man was Fernando de Soto. Brought to my attention by the man with the mojo. My 8 subscriber, I'm a bagoso. Jump in them sinkies and dump them mimosos. The first Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto.
Welcome, everybody, to Booze and Bodycams. I'm glad you could join us today. We have some great body cams pulled up for you today. How are you doing, Kfar?
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Sick and tired.
Oh, now it started playing on my phone. I'm tired. Packing a whole house. Very tired.
It's a lot. It's why I don't want to move. I want to move, but I don't want to move. I also have a whole house full of stuff.
It's just getting to the point where I'm like, hey, you know what? Let's just trash this and buy new shit when we get there. That's
Burn it
kind
down.
of like
It's
where
fine.
we're at. Yeah.
So, cheers to Booze and Bodycams.
And my cup says Kevin.
I guess we'll just get started with the first one. It would have helped if I would have shared my screen ahead of time, but I didn't because I'm a slacker. There it is. This is one that you sent. So we're going to start with this one. I'm not sure what it is. We're about to find out though. There's tires screeching. It says, here's why you should run from the police.
Yeah.
What you just witnessed was a crash at extreme speeds. Unfortunately, for one occupant, it proved deadly. What follows next is never-before-seen footage acquired by our dedicated team of volunteers. Graphic imagery is excluded from this video. On December 3rd, 2021, officers from both the Solon and Bentleyville Police Department in Ohio found themselves involved in a deadly chase. The suspect and his accomplice in the passenger seat were discovered after police officers randomly scanned their license plate and found the vehicle was reported stolen. Police reportedly followed the suspects until they pulled into a group home driveway. According to court documents, this Bentleyville patrol officer quickly lost track of the stolen vehicle after they exceeded 80 miles per hour in a 35-mile-an-hour zone. The Bentleyville officer then radioed neighboring departments about the situation in hopes of capturing the suspects. Solon officers responded, quickly assembling stop sticks down the road. Reacting quickly, officers attempted to reduce traffic in the area.
I'm gonna stage in the intersection and block it off. That way we don't have a crash here.
It's coming right at you. It's got one headlight. He's doing about 80. Swerving in my lane.
It's coming right at you.
The Mariah Carey Christmas music to just break up a police chase. That was just great.
Great.
Good hit, crashed out, set the squad. Radio, send a couple squads. Back here, off! Don't move, you're gonna get bit!
Some officers go to the suspect's car, while others help injured civilians in the crash. The impacted pickup truck housed an 89-year-old driver and his 85-year-old wife.
Oh my goodness. An elderly couple he hit? An elderly couple? What did they say what he was running from?
Thankfully the bottom line, the timeline thing where it says fatal crash. After the fatal crash, first off, this guy's an idiot, and by idiot I mean has an extremely low IQ.
Yeah.
Like he makes Forrest Gump look like Einstein. I think it's like 70 or 72. So he's not exactly all there. And I want to say it was like fentanyl or something.
Oh, yikes.
And yeah, he gets a long time.
Good.
Stand by for me. Hold on.
Oh man, I'm on blood thinners.
Okay.
Where did this guy come from?
Radio, I got an elderly male on blood thinners, elderly female with an injured.
I was sitting there.
All right, let me get something on there for you.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Hey, let me see your hands!
Hold on.
I say let the dog drag him out of the car, personally. Just let the dog drag him out.
As everyone knows at this point, I am over dumb people. Like at this point, criminals, like I don't care what happens to them.
We were just
Like, that's
talking
where I'm
about that
at.
before we went live, how we're
Like,
over dumb people.
I'm just over it. Where it's like, you caused this. You directly caused this.
Yeah,
So I no longer care what happens to you.
exactly.
Stay in the car for me.
I don't give a shit. That's your problem.
Is she okay over there?
Off!
What you get when you Hey, go to the other side, sir. Would you please, my wife?
Can you check the other wife on the other side?
Can you get cover on him so I can put him up? Let's go. Let's go.
Hang tight, I got people coming, okay?
Okay.
Are you hurt? Or just shook up? Yeah. Okay, stay in the car for me, please.
Hold on. They said there's a gun on the floor in here. Gun on the floor. Don't move. I'm not gonna move. I promise you can't move, man. My leg.
Are you hurt anywhere or just bleeding?
God, I'm just.
Okay. Just lean against the car for me so you don't get dizzy.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Hey, keep your hands where I can see them.
As long as you keep them hands right there.
Where's the gun at? Don't point. Don't reach for it. Just tell us.
Here somewhere.
Don't look at it. Look out that way. Keep your hands right there.
Lean them right down on that car if you have to, but you do not bring them inside that car.
Are you in pain?
Cover him. Cover him. Cover the driver. Cover the driver.
Wow. Maybe you should just give up next time.
I want to drive.
Or maybe you should whack him in his head until he stops driving.
Is there anybody else in this car but you two? You want to have him climb out? Nobody in the back?
His legs broke. Yes.
Are you trapped?
Yes.
Can you move that way?
You can pull me out. I can't move myself.
Hold on a minute. We're going to check him first. He's got worse injuries.
I do. No, he do. I do.
You're bleeding out your face, man.
I am. My mouth. I can't step on.
Keep your hands right here. I'm going to help you get out as soon as they deal with him, okay?
Where's that gun, man?
Here, if you hop out, I'll get it. I'll keep cover.
Let's see. They must have bounced.
I'm going to see if I can get him out. Cover him. There's a gun in the car, so keep your gun on him.
Okay.
He's cuffed, but I'm going to try to help him out of the car because he asked if I could help him climb out. Do you think you can move if I help you crawl out?
My leg. Damn, look at my leg.
I can't pull you out. I'm just going to hurt you more.
Oh, he could get out. His leg's broken.
Let the fire
I did it. I spoke while I was muted. I personally would pull him out and hurt his legs more, kind of on purpose.
Yeah, it's well. So, question: did you get the Weapons? Just sent me a video that he wanted me to send you. It's only like a minute or so long.
All right.
We have to watch that one at some point.
Did
but
you
yeah,
put it in
again,
the private chat?
No, I sent it to you on Discord.
Okay.
But no, yeah, it's like you did X, Y, and Z and caused this, and now you want us to just be the kindest human beings ever after you just hit random people because you were fleeing. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
That video that you sent me, I just loaded and it started playing, so I couldn't hear you. Say that again.
Like, he caused all of this to happen. Like 100% on him, he caused it.
Yeah.
He hit another car. I'm assuming that's where the fatality happened.
Is it not the old dude's wife?
Yeah, I'm thinking that's who it was.
Yeah.
But it's like You want us to now be extremely nice to you and help you out of the car?
No,
Like after
rip him out.
after we were just chasing you and wanted you to stop, but now you want us to help you? Okay.
Rip him out of the car. I mean, like, what is that old torture where they would like stretch people? Just leave his legs pinned in the car and everybody pull. See if his legs pop off. Whatever.
Department, come and cut this open, okay? Just breathe in nice and slow. Keep your head up here. Keep talking to me. His leg is all folded up. He can't get out either.
Okay, I got him.
Was he trying to avoid him?
Two in here. They're both going to need cut out. The driver may be able to get out, but his leg's broken. Did we get the gun out yet or no?
No, we don't know where it's at. What's going on, man? Okay.
Joe, come on over here so you got a better line of fire. Keep an eye on both of them.
I just hope the other people aren't too bad. I think these guys are probably going to be all right. You still breathing okay? Talk to me, man. Okay, I know. They're going to take the top off the car, probably cut you out.
No.
They got to do their thing, man. They got to fire up the jaws of life and cut you out.
Can I get the tags on my arm?
Go ahead.
I don't even know.
No, you can't.
Got his ID? Did you get the wife's?
No.
Yeah, Sally.
Yeah, she's pretty banged up.
Your wife's name's Sally?
Sally, yeah.
According to Adam, she's not good enough to answer any questions.
I'm a little pissed off because he was like, they drove right past me. Don't. They just kept on going.
Oh, these guys?
They're just one gun?
So they say. If they could get the driver out, I could try to get the gun out.
Driver could get out.
Yeah, I'm saying if the squad gets him out first.
Driver might be able to get out.
Or we just pull him out and sit him on the grass.
Give me a damn cot. I'll take him out myself.
Hey, yo, my name's Dan.
Dude, we're going to get some tools out. We're going to cut that door. We're going to spread it, okay?
Did you see the other drivers? The other people from the other cars? See how bad they are?
You doing okay? You don't need a squad to look at you right now?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just kind of shooken up. I don't think I'm injured.
How you got hung up in this?
I work right here. That's where I was going.
You might have to take the day off.
The male, he's got a couple cuts. He's okay. The female, she had some, I guess, some stomach pain, some rib pain, possibly.
Nothing life-threatening, though. Doesn't look like it.
No.
They're lucky, and these guys are lucky.
Despite the officer's positive outlook, things would go downhill quickly for one person involved in the crash.
Like, what is wrong with these officers? First of all, if the woman has abdominal pain, we're not going to even check her for internal bleeding. We're not even going to check that. It's an old woman. Didn't they say they were in their 80s or something like that?
I believe they were both like 85.
Yeah.
No, my whole thing is, this is why I'm going to invoke his name, so hopefully he doesn't show up. Why I have such a problem with mirrors, right?
Why did you have to say it? Knock on wood or something.
Because it's like, he's a 2-time drunk driver who doesn't think he's done anything wrong.
Insane.
And it's like, this is the outcome. Like, this is what happens if you keep that up.
Yeah.
So it's like he got lucky twice, or she. I don't even know what it is at this point. But this is the outcome. And people like that, like
mirrors and it. I don't know what it is.
Well, I don't know if it's a dude or a chick. I'm not saying like crazy.
Well, if
shit.
it is a dude, he
know.
acts like a chick. So,
but it's just like, this is the outcome. And more than likely, Mears wouldn't be the one hurt. It would be the random person he smoked, the random family that he hit.
It's usually the way it happens.
That's what I was about to say, because it's always like, oh, I got broken legs. It's like, cool, you're going to recover.
Mm-hmm.
You killed somebody.
Yeah.
And that's always the person who's at fault is almost always the person who magically makes a full recovery.
It's the person who's drunk because they're so loose that they don't tense up or anything. So they, they just go with the crash. I can only think of one time that I can think of where a friend of mine got hit by a drunk driver and the drunk driver died and my friend is still living. So, but most of the time it's the opposite.
Yeah. It's just, I have a problem with people who drink and drive.
Yeah.
And pretend that they have done nothing wrong, especially working where I've worked, where somebody came in with like 8 DUI convictions. And it's just like, why are you still on the road, bud? He's like, I haven't had a driver's license in a decade. Maybe you shouldn't be driving. Maybe that's your sign.
Not to mention the fact that we're in 2024 and it is so easy these days to get a ride. You don't have to drive to get home. There's Uber, there's Lyft, there's taxi cabs, there's public transportation.
Or just a shout out to everyone, it's much cheaper to drink at home.
Cheers to that. This is
Yeah,
where I
like,
drink.
I've been milking a $30 bottle of alcohol for 3 months. Like, it's a
Mhm.
lot cheaper to stay at home.
Absolutely.
Front right pocket, removing gun.
Okay, go ahead.
I see that.
Keep your hands up. I got you, Steve.
Don't reach for that gun.
Is that the only gun on you?
Weapon secured.
Where's the other gun at?
Not another gun.
Guarantee you the press is gonna be all over it.
Yeah. Dumbass.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, what's that sign?
Maybe I'm a terrible person.
Say that again.
I said, maybe I'm a terrible person, but you're probably going to agree with me on this. As they came up, I'm assuming that's the fire department with the stretchers. I'd have been like, yeah, you can take those 2 elderly people that they hit. Yeah, they can go first.
Oh, for sure.
Like
For
right off the bat, be like, no, they can sit with their broken leg for a while.
Yeah.
They're good. Take them
Yeah,
to the hospital.
don't give them any whatever drugs they give you for broken legs. Don't give them any of that at all through this whole thing.
The elderly people did nothing wrong besides want to drive around on I'm assuming a Tuesday afternoon or something. Like that's what they
Honestly,
wanted to do.
They
But
probably didn't even want to do that. They probably had to go to the doctor or had to go to the post office or whatever they were out that they had to do, you know? Man.
Will he stand on his left leg? His right leg. Go ahead and turn and sit. His right leg's broken.
Passenger says he's 19. I wonder how old this guy is. If he's an adult. That's what I'm hoping.
You gotta get it off.
19, not an adult? He said the one guy's 19 and I hope the other guy's an adult. Like, where are they that 19 is not an adult?
Oh, David E. Person says, John Felix says it's okay to drive drunk unless you hurt someone.
What?
So it's a sovereign citizen thing. I know. What is his name that I used to go back and forth with for days? Granite Beast, that guy.
Okay.
He was almost pro drunk driving. And he was also anti-insurance. He's like, yeah, we just need to get rid of like all DUI checkpoints, DUI shit and policing in general, and just let them do it.
That's insane.
And it's just like, even if the police caught one drunk driver, that's one more drunk driver that's not going to smoke a family in an intersection.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he was like, nah, we need to get rid of it and no insurance.
The no insurance thing is crazy. Like I'm elderly pretty much. So when I was a kid, when I was first got my driver's license,
Back in
it was
my
not
day.
required to have insurance unless you had like a loan on your car.
Yeah.
Whoever you had the loan would make you get insurance, but you didn't have to have insurance and people didn't. And if you didn't have anything and you got hit by somebody who didn't have anything, there's nothing you can do. You're just out your car,
Everything's getting cut off. There's no way around it. Sorry. Our job take care of you medically.
The airbag. She's a little old lady. She was just saying like it's hard to breathe. But
If I got in there as fast as I could and cut the airbag out.
yeah.
Hey, Luke, when they get him out, you gotta search him.
Put on your the top.
Yeah, I almost shanked myself.
Do you have any neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain? Leg pain. That's understandable in this situation. Can the cop search his back before you put him on the back? We got a broken leg, just so you know. I know, so before you move them, you can clear his back.
Just want to get in there and just check them as they get them out.
I have one requesting, they have a female who's stating that she has a significant other that was involved in the crash, and they want to know if she can come through.
No. Not at this time, radio.
Tell her to go to Hillcrest.
Anybody that matters has already gone to Hillcrest, yeah.
Compound. Both. Kid fit both. And this is definite.
Yeah? I feel horrible.
because I was going through the intersection. This guy in this truck started to go, and I'm hitting lights and sirens, and you know he's still kind of going. Make eye contact with him, tell him to stop.
The bang bang thing, you know. They don't care. They don't care.
No, they don't. They're pieces of shit.
Now the only thing they care about is that they're in pain.
That is correct, officer. They are pieces of shit.
So, contrary to what regular people think,
you're frozen. Well, KFAR's frozen. I don't know what to do. I guess, okay.
Back yet?
You're back. You're back.
Okay. No, officers are very vulgar, and especially after incidents like this, where, again, it's 100% the suspect's fault.
Oh, for sure.
They don't want to lend any type of helping hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like on the screen right here, effing idiots. Yeah. Absolutely.
Idiots, no regard for anyone's safety.
Shortly after the passenger is taken away from the vehicle, officers begin searching the decimated blue Ford for evidence.
Is there any weed in there? A little bit, yeah. It's not even open. Or is it open? No, it is open. Okay.
That might be interesting. Hey, Jamie. That might be interesting.
Hold everything because they shot a guy during the process and they don't know the condition of what the
All right. Jamie said somebody was shot and the car was taken. I'm going to guess.
I guess that's why they were running.
That mask might have been used.
guys are, the victim that they shot might not make it.
After some investigation, officers discover the suspects were responsible for what courts would determine was a crime spree. 5 days prior to the events shown in this video, the suspects committed crimes that resulted in roughly 4 dozen charges.
I have to pause and read it.
I was going to say, you want to pause that for a second?
You got to pause and read it. Suspect number 1. Involuntary manslaughter, attempted murder, aggravated robbery, aggravated theft, robbery, felonious assault, aggravated vehicular assault, failure to comply with signal of police, aggravated vehicular assault, carrying a concealed weapon, having weapons under disability. I'm not sure what that is.
I almost want to assume that's because he's literally like, it's a word. Maybe I'm just going to throw it out there. It's the word retarded.
I was just thinking
that might. I just like it's not the word I wanted to use, but for lack of a better term, like
so. 1 charge of retard with a gun and 1 charge of grand theft auto.
Because, like I said, he's got an IQ of like in the low 70s.
They can't even
to the point where they like exclusively talk about it in like a little bit here.
They. In the cases that I cover on my channel, if you have an IQ that low, they won't even put you up for the death penalty because you're too dumb.
Yeah, so I'm as everyone on my channel probably knows, maybe not everyone on your channel, I'm extremely pro Second Amendment.
Oh, yeah.
But there's some places where even I draw the line, and that's the line for me.
So suspect number 2, 1 count of attempted murder, 4 counts of aggravated robbery, 2 counts of aggravated theft, 7 counts of robbery, 2 counts of abduction. They kidnapped someone apparently, 2 counts of felonious assault, and 3 counts of grand theft auto.
So this isn't the first car they stole.
Pillars of the community.
The second car they stole.
Pillars of the community.
Yeah, and it's like, if anyone sees this, like
no morphine for their broken legs.
Oh yeah, I knew you were being sarcastic about John Felix. I've seen you around enough to know that you're just being sarcastic. But no, like if anyone that sees this that's on the jury be like, oh, that's what you're facing. Okay, yeah, I would be cool if you never get out of prison.
Here's the thing though, all of these previous crimes will not be able to be brought up at their trial. That's the way our legal system is set up for whatever reason, is they can't show the jury that these are career criminals. They just have to go by the crime that's in front of them right there that day.
I find that horrendous.
Crazy, right?
If you have an entire life built around just committing crime after crime after crime after crime, and these aren't like I ran a stop sign this one time back in the day.
No. Even if it was something really bad and it was like 20 years ago and you've turned your life around, maybe don't bring that up. like, fight
But
for
these
not
were
being-
what, the days prior to this incident? Like,
yeah, this is all within the last week. Man.
Between the two of them. This included multiple counts of grand theft auto, aggravated robbery, aggravated theft, abduction, attempted murder, and felonious assault. The 19-year-old driver of the vehicle was already going through the court system for a separate incident that happened roughly 6 months prior, where he faced 10 different charges related to drug trafficking and possession. According to news sources and court documents, the suspect was allegedly caught trafficking fentanyl-related drugs after he rushed a friend to the hospital who was suffering from a gunshot wound. This case legally disallowed him from possessing firearms, a factor that would rack up his sentence for future incidents. Suspects obtained the blue Ford after they robbed and shot the owner, a 23-year-old working a second job as a Grubhub driver. Interviews with the victim indicate the suspects shot him in the hip and abdomen area, even though he fully complied with all their demands. Luckily, after emergency surgery, he was able to walk a week later, although the bullets still remained in his hip. His GoFundMe page is still active and can be found.
23-year-old that's going to be affected by this for the rest of his life. He's going to have pain or have a disability.
He was a Grubhub driver, which means he didn't have shit.
No. Yeah.
Like, he didn't have money. It wasn't like a pizza delivery driver who was carrying like $100, $50 or something.
They wanted his car. It was a carjacking. Yeah.
Oh God. And he was driving a 2012 Fusion.
Yeah.
That's not exactly what did this happen? 2021, 2022?
I don't know. Sure.
So you stole a guy, shot him a couple times over a decade-old car.
Yeah.
What? Like,
I'm wondering if this carjacking happened like after they had committed another robbery and were like trying to get away or something.
Oh, hold up. We got some news, folks. This may not be cool for your channel, but it's relevant to mine.
Okay.
Did you hear about Eagle Nick Out? It's got 5 months in jail. Good on him. Good on him.
He lives like an hour from here. Should I go visit him in the link?
Yes, you should.
That'd
Tell
be
him that
hilarious,
KFAR
wouldn't it?
sends his regards.
I will live stream it. I'll go visit him in the clink and live stream.
I forgot that you know about Eagle Nick.
Oh, yeah, he did that whole live stream.
Yeah, I remember. I
don't remember. Honestly, people say so much stuff about me. I don't remember what it was he was saying about me, but it was something. Oh, I think it's because I had you on my channel and I was an evil person because I had the enemy on my channel because, you have to pick a team. And if you don't stick with your team, like,
well, that's fine. You apparently chose, and then he chose jail. It's fine.
I did. Exactly. That's fine. What is it that he did to get 5 months in jail anyway? Was it just auditing?
I know that yeah. In my head, I know he was out for a warrant for like trespassing.
Oh, yeah.
But maybe they're just like, see you in 5 months. We'll see what happens then.
That's funny. I wonder if whenever the sentencing or whatever, if it was on Zoom,
they offered him a 10-day plea deal and he refused it.
Wow.
That do it.
So we got 5 months instead of 10 days.
It's one of those things where you have the maximum sentence and they're like, all right, just do a little bit of time. We'll forget this ever happened.
Wow.
You'll serve you'll get your punishment. We'll get our pound of flesh. It'll be all good. And apparently Eagle Nick Out wanted to have his eagle's nest in jail.
He is as dumb as Sarah Boone, which is relevant to my channel.
Trespassing at the post office.
Trespass.
He refused 10 days community service and probation.
Honestly, it might be better for him. He's going to get 3 square meals a day. He won't have to go to the soup kitchen every day like he does now. It might be good for him to be in jail. And the area that he's at is not like Atlanta. You know what I mean? He'll be safe in Dalton.
Safe adjacent.
Yeah, he'll be safe in Dalton, Georgia.
And I bet he comes out and does the exact same shit. Which is
for
just
sure.
Did you not learn your lesson, sir?
Nope. Although I think he may have learned his lesson, because if you noticed after that arrest, he was just sitting at the park talking to his camera after that. He really wasn't auditing anything after that. So maybe he did learn his lesson. Who knows? All right, back to the video. This poor dude.
Again, yeah, Grubhub driver.
23 years old. Grew up
over a 10-year-old car.
Ay, ay, ay.
Found in the description below. In court, the main suspect and driver of the vehicle, J. Marlon Romeo Hayes, would be tried for all of his mentioned offenses. On December 15th, the court listed a $750,000 bond that was never posted. He alone would face over 30 charges for his actions, and he pled guilty to nearly all of them, likely in hopes of a lighter sentence. However, the court applied the Reagan-Tokes Law to several of his offenses. The Reagan-Tokes Law refers to a case where a 21-year-old student who was abducted, raped, and murdered in 2017 by a man on parole. This relatively new law allows the court to extend sentences beyond what court guidelines recommend if it is determined the defendant would be a danger to the public if released on parole. His defense attempted to avoid the application of this law, citing his mental health issues, general lack of education, a 72 IQ.
Mental health issues are part of the reason he is a danger to society. Why would you cite that? That's crazy.
Absence.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just shaking my head in disgust. I have nothing more to add than that.
Of a father due to prison sentences, and that he allegedly pled guilty to the crimes during a police interrogation where they failed to read his Miranda rights. They cited that Hayes was remorseful, wished to utilize prison programs to further an education, and eventually reunite with his infant daughter.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, we can't let him get away.
Yeah, because they're going to be in the wind carjacking people before the day's out.
Unfortunately for Hayes, he was sentenced to multiple years in prison for every single one of his guilty verdicts. His longest individual charge was for an aggravated robbery, which was 11 years plus 3 years firearms specification, totaling 14 years. If all of his charges were ran concurrently, meaning he serves multiple sentences simultaneously, that would have been his full term. However, he would instead serve his sentences consecutively, meaning one after the other. This resulted in a verdict of 71.5 years in prison. Hayes' defense team argued against this verdict in court, saying Hayes has the potential to do good. The court responded with, quote, "I hope that is true. However, any good you do for a long time to come will be within the state prison. At 20 years old, even under the best circumstances, he'll have to serve 85% of his sentence under Ohio law and won't be eligible for release until he is 80. According to news sources, his accomplice Rontel Dante Parks was sentenced to 18 years in prison for his crimes. Even more lawsuits continued to rise from the events in this video. According to news reports, the then 89-year-old driver of the pickup truck is suing the officers involved in the chase. Although his 85-year-old wife was rushed to the hospital, she ultimately succumbed to her injuries just hours after the crash. In the wrongful death lawsuit, he claims their continuation of the chase, their use of stop sticks, their disregard for being in a residential area as school was being let out, and failure to evacuate citizens from the area caused the crash that killed his wife, whom he was married to for 65 years. It's not clear if the woman's health conditions played a role. The image here indicates the pickup safety cage held up well under the forces of the crash, and there is seemingly no damage to the passenger side door. He is seeking combined damages of between $25,000 to $125,000. That court case is still active, with a trial by jury currently scheduled on June 3rd, 2024.
Well, because of the spike strips.
All right, let's talk about this lawsuit.
He's gonna get fucking nothing because one of the officers already said why he's not gonna get anything. He said, "I was there using my lights and sirens. He made eye contact with me. I told him to stop.
Yeah.
And he just kept coming."
But I feel so bad for him. He was married. How long did he was married to her for 65 years? 65 years. I couldn't even imagine. He doesn't.
Brian, what's up?
He doesn't know a life without this woman next to him, you know? Yeah. So I don't blame him for suing. However, I don't think he should win that lawsuit, but I don't blame him for suing, you know?
Again, yeah, they kind of hit it on the head at the end there where they're like, yeah, there's no, the roll cage held up. There was no damage to the passenger side. It's kind of just like,
yeah,
I don't want to say an old person.
Well, old people are fragile.
Like, oh yeah. That's kind of what I was going to say. Like, they got hit by a person that they should be trying to sue.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
It was because he was going too fast and the road was a little bit wet and he tried to avoid him, yeah.
I feel horrible because I was going through the intersection. This guy in this truck, make eye contact with him, tell him to stop.
A Truly tragic story.
Yeah.
Since finalizing this video, we do have 3 updates. The first is court records indicate there were a total of 52 charges filed on those 2 suspects over a 6-month period.
Wow.
Many related to violent crimes or gun violence. 2, the suspects are not going to be sued because there's simply no money there. And number 3, you might hear stories about how fatal pursuits are on the increase. And fatalities did increase in 2021 as crime peaked. But fatal pursuits are now on the decline as violent crime is declining in most metros across America. Finally, a big thank you to our small team of volunteers. They methodically tracked all these cases through the court system. They got video from multiple agencies and did the investigative reporting to track down just about every detail in this case. Please consider becoming a member to support our efforts. Thanks.
Yeah, Midwest Safety's good. Midwest.
And they've been popping off lately too.
Really, that's a very good channel. Very good channel. So this is the one that Weapons sent in, and I actually covered the whole. There's a whole like 20-minute body cam of this.
I don't recall ever seeing this,
but it's hilarious. This gentleman, let me give you the background because this is just the arrest, but this gentleman's last name is Pancake, which is already funny. But he broke into a pet store and he's wasted, broke into like a whatever Puppy Palace pet store, whatever it is, and set the animals free and has hamsters in his pockets. So
that's a solid looking onesie he's got on too.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to mention it. Erica has been a member for 23 months.
Wow.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. I think Xena gets I actually saw some gift memberships come through too. So
that was me gifting to myself.
Let's do this real quick. Xena, guess what? Erica's been a member for 21 months?
23.
23 months. Here, Xena. This is from Erica. Erica loves you very much. Erica tells me all the time how much she wants to meet you. We'll see if we can make it happen, Erica. Here you
go. So for my subscribers out there, if you guys recall the video that I put out yesterday about John 146, he just said that veterans have no value.
What?
Like him sovereign citizening himself into being homeless and wanting to mooch off everyone apparently makes him better than me because I'm a veteran. Do with that information what you will.
That's interesting.
The crazies like to try to comment weird shit to me. And he's like, "You're a veteran. You have no value." What? J-Car member for 19 months. Dear God, right. Still hanging around.
People just want to see Xena today. Just if there's any new people here who haven't seen a Booze and Body Cams episode before, I think this is like the 4th one that we've done. When anybody donates to either K-Far's channel or my channel, Xena, my co-host, gets a mini milk bone. So keep them coming. Here's another one, Xena. There you go. She's very popular.
Brian gifted 1 membership.
Oh my goodness.
Cerebral
all right.
Tackle super chat for $5. Here's to the hamsters being in his onesie pocket, not in his prison pocket. Lurker 1 gifted 5 memberships. See what you did? See what you did?
Go subscribe to KTZed too, by the way.
While you guys are at it.
I got a handful right here. So while I'm doing this, go subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. It's all the links are in the description. And if you're here on my channel, subscribe to KFAR too.
How many dogs do you have?
We're dog sitting right now. So I've got extra.
I thought you only had a couple.
I've got extra dogs here.
New dogs I've never seen.
Yeah, I've got this golden here. Let me hide the message so you can see. This is Teddy. Say hi, Teddy. And Royal is this fluffy one. Come here, Royal. This fluffy white one's name is Royal. And we are dog sitting. They're not my dogs, but they're both very sweet dogs.
Old Richard, probably within the year.
All right, there you go. right, so back to Mr. Pancake in his prison pocket or his onesie pocket.
Not prison pocket.
not prison pocket.
Mr. Pancake, you're under arrest. Don't move. Get on your belly. Get on your belly. On your belly. On your belly. Roll. Get on your belly, Mr. Pancake. On your belly. In the name of the law, Pancake, get on your belly. What's going on? I got one. Are you kidding me? What the? Give up your other hand.
In the name of the law, Pancake, get on your belly. Gets me every time.
It's the thing is it's not a joke.
No, it's not a joke at all.
It's not a joke. Like these are things that are really happening.
Am I under arrest for? Seriously.
Breaking and entering. Theft.
Damaging.
Oh God, there is a gerbil.
Oh, there's animal abuse.
What the heck? I got a gerbil. What the heck? There's
Multiple gerbils.
in his pants.
Multiple gerbils recovered.
We're just advising that our suspect has multiple gerbils in his pants.
So yeah, there's that.
There is a public record about gerbils being in someone's pants. I just want that to be known. Ed says, KT, there are videos that don't make Ohio look bad.
Are there?
Ed, one of my best shorts that I did was in an Ohio gas station where there was a weave blowing around a parking lot. That was in Ohio.
There you go. That is from Welsh News Network. There you go, Zena and Royal. I forget. I got all these dogs here. Ava's not here tonight. Ava's in the basement with Mr. Zed.
So for those of you who aren't aware, I don't know if I've talked about it on stream. I know I've made a community post about it. I'm getting more fish.
Oh.
Not by any of my own making. I did I tell you? Maybe not. My fish decided to have fish babies.
Oh, I did. You did tell me that. Yeah.
So I was
you
doing
have
all the
more
house
fish.
stuff. Yeah, I was doing all this house stuff last weekend. The boy child decided to come in my room and he goes, "Hey, what's up with these little fish?" And I'm like, "Well, all of my fish are like little fish compared to Mrs. Kafar's fish." And then I looked and I said, those are new.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting more fish.
Did you separate the babies from the?
No, by the time I got there, the babies were already like
All
this
right.
big.
So they already survived.
And they survived the rainbow shark, who's apparently scared of them. Yeah, they swam into the spot that he normally sits, and he said, "Nope, I'm out of here." So I'm like, "All right, whatever."
That's
yeah.
good.
I think there's like 6 to 10 new fish that I will be having.
That's fun. You're gonna have a full tank.
Yeah, a full tank of real fish, not CGI, AI, and not an empty tank. For those of people out there who thought that was a thing.
Yeah, I remember that controversy. You just keep
Yeah.
you just keep getting into controversy
in
after
controversies that
like
literally have nothing to do with like me.
You have no fish in your tank. You have a messy garage. What is all this controversy, Kfar?
I know, it's crazy.
So here's the one that I brought. Psycho girlfriend refuses to leave ex's house and finds out. It's a short one, but it's pretty good. This woman is, by the way, probably the same IQ level as that first guy.
It's probably her his baby mama.
They're probably
Because we forgot to talk about that. He had a full infant kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tase you. Get out. Get out now before I'm gonna dry stun you. Get in the car. I'm gonna tase you.
Today on Uncovered, this woman goes absolutely crazy and refuses to leave when police tell her she isn't allowed to harass her ex-boyfriend anymore.
I apparently was watching this on 1.5 speed. I watch everything on 1.5 speed, by the way.
No, this video looks familiar already. Aero Scout member for 11 months. Well, that happened. Thank you.
Did I miss a notification?
Nah, it just popped up on my phone. I haven't seen it come up on here yet.
All right. Well, since we didn't start the video yet, we'll do this. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. Here you go, Zena. Can you catch this time? Catch. And it hits her in the face. Perfect. So that's usually
Yes, cerebral tackle. The guy who covers fishing doesn't get in fish controversies, but the guy who's just here, I get in fish controversies.
What's the issue?
I live here.
I live here.
She what? Who is she to you?
She's an ex that I used to date.
She's your ex? What's the issue?
There is none.
What's that?
Nothing.
Okay, why are you here?
Well, this was the closest chance I could come. My mother was driving me and I was intoxicated.
You're intoxicated?
No.
You said your mother was driving and you were intoxicated.
No.
Isn't that what you just said?
No, I think you misunderstood.
Okay, what did you say then? Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Who's going to come here and pick you up right now? Where do you live?
Hello?
Where do you live?
I live here.
Okay.
Does she live here?
Does she live here? She doesn't? Where do you live at? Okay, listen. I'm going to be completely honest with you. It's 4:07 in the morning. I am way too tired to be dealing with this nonsense right now. Okay? So, let's not make this any harder than it has to be.
Where does she live, bud?
Where do you live? Alright, get out.
Come on.
Get out. Where do you live at? Where do you live?
Hello.
Why are you being like this? Why won't you answer me? Like, do you want to get locked up or something?
You want her out of here, I guess? I was asleep.
Do you want
You were not asleep. You've been out here with me for about 2-3 hours. You were not asleep.
Do you want to get locked up? Or what do you...
I don't.
Okay, well then where do you live?
In Warren.
In Warren. Okay, who's going to come pick you up?
She live in Warren?
Nobody.
Where is this? Where is this out of?
I don't know. Let's see if it says.
Drive, because you just told me.
Doesn't say. Let me read 2 comments real quick because they're both hilarious.
Okay.
So I got AI fish are stealing jobs from real fish.
I saw that one. I giggled.
Sailors don't drink water because fish fuck in it.
It's true. It's true.
Accurate.
Yeah, I don't know where this is out of. Maybe we'll catch the side of the
Warren is a city in Michigan, and if that's the case, it just is hilarious to me.
Could be.
Tell me you're intoxicated. How are you going to get home?
I'm not.
Okay, well, you're not staying here and you're not driving.
Okay.
So how are you going to get home?
I can make a call.
Go ahead, make a call.
2100.
I'm just waiting.
I don't have nobody to call.
Okay, so then how you
gonna
gonna...
Honestly, I don't have anybody to call at 4:07 in the morning either.
You just said. I can make a call. And then I don't have anybody to call 5 seconds later.
I mean, who do you call at 4 in the morning? I guess I would call my husband or my mom, but other than that, nobody's answering the phone. Honestly, if anybody calls me, anybody who knows me in real life, if you call me at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not answering. Just so you know, I have a thing on my phone where it won't even ring, so don't bother.
Just so you guys know, if you call me at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'll see it, but I still won't answer.
Look at it. Yeah.
I'll look at it because I'll be up. I just won't answer it.
I guess I know who I'm going to call at 4 in the morning. I'll call you because you'll see it.
I'll see it. Won't do anything about it, but I'll see it.
I don't know anybody else who would see it. Oh, my brother says that I can call him. Okay. Thank you, News No Enemy.
I really don't want to.
I have nothing for you.
Okay. I really don't want to arrest you. Don't push me. Okay. I really don't want to arrest you. As I said, it's 10 after 4 in the morning. Okay, I'm off work in less than 2 hours.
To call.
Okay, so I'm asking you to give me something here. I'm trying to give you an out.
I have nothing for you.
Okay, I'm trying to give you an out. I'm trying to help you out.
Just ordered to return into
Who's
my mom?
Where's she at right now?
In bed?
She's
asleep.
Well, so obviously you.
What did you say?
She's not around.
You say not around?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have any family in Youngstown? Any friends in Youngstown? Somewhere that I can take you for the night? Well, you better think of something because you're not driving this car and you're not staying here.
Tow it.
I mean, I'm not even joking with you. I will literally tow your car and take you to the rescue mission. I mean, you're not driving it and you're not staying here.
Your phone's right there.
She says she has nobody to call.
Where's your mom at?
She's at home with my daughter, but
Where's that at, in Warren?
That's what she
I'm glad you got what you wanted.
Yeah, imagine.
I will be there.
Is your... Where is home in Warren? Why is the car registered? It's registered to... That's... so I'm just confused. Don't start the car. Don't start the car.
Are you
So
going to shoot me?
Scott,
No, I'm not going to shoot you.
Scott, I just want to. So it's not that he cares about getting off work. It's that he's trying to give her the out of, I really don't want to arrest you if someone can get you. Because technically, like, yes, if it's true that they can arrest you, I know most people don't try to do that. If you're in your car, they can arrest you. So they technically haven't like seen her driving.
Yeah.
So they might not want to even try to like make that case in the future. So they're basically just saying, hey, get somebody to come pick you up because we don't want to arrest you. We will if we have to. But just off this, if it's an arrest for drunk driving, her being how she is, they're going to arrest her. She's going to refuse the, roadside test. She's going to refuse to blow when they get back to the station. They're going to have to get a warrant for a blood draw, and he's going to be there until mid-afternoon the next day.
Well, you see it.
And then have to come back.
I don't even think it has to do with him getting off of work in 2 hours. Most cops, when you watch these body cams enough, they don't want to arrest people if they don't have to. They don't want to ruin people's lives, especially if you don't have a record and you're just doing something stupid and they can scare you enough. I've seen it happen with teenagers a lot where they'll just scare them enough so they don't do it again,
Hey, Ed, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't tell him my address the first time.
Real quick before I start it again.
Make fish great again.
Here, Zena, can you catch it? Please catch it this time. You going to catch it? It's going to hit her in the face. Watch. Yep. Right in the face. It's what happens. She used to could catch. Not so much anymore.
Just living her best life now.
She's a little old now. Yeah.
How old is she?
She's 8.
Stop it.
She's 8.
Dexter's like 7. He's still out there doing crazy shit.
Yeah, well, she's fat, so
accurate. Yeah, Dexter's not there yet.
Yeah.
If you back out of here, I'm going to arrest you.
I'm not going to back out.
Do not put that car in drive. Shut it off. Don't tempt me. Okay. Shut the car
He's
off.
trying to get arrested.
Yeah. Okay. Open the car.
Should have called the police.
Shut the car off.
Don't be stupid stuff.
I'm going to try to reach through the other side. You shut the car off. No, the other
I
side.
give it all.
Okay, Shade, cool. Do that. Because you don't here.
It's in drive, Bob. It's in drive. Open it. Put the car in park.
I can't.
Put it in park.
I'll break the window.
Put it in park.
I'll give it all.
What?
I'll give it my all.
Put the car in
My
park.
life, my
Listen,
child.
don't put it in. Don't. Back up. Back up. I don't want you to get hurt. She's got the car in drive.
Is she still arguing with her boyfriend? I'll give it my all.
That's what she's like. She's saying that to the cops, and it's just like,
yeah.
Ma'am, I don't care. I want you to turn your car off.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, there's enough officers where one of them should be pulling up directly behind her.
Yeah.
So if he tries to leave, she ain't going nowhere.
Well, one of them should be coming in the passenger side and turn the car off too. Especially since he's
just tase her and call it a day.
You want it?
Put the car in park.
No, it's what you
came in
want.
to damage my property. Shade, be real. Come on now. I'm gonna break your
Did
window.
I damage your property?
Hey, he's gonna break your window.
What did I damage?
Put the car in park.
Keep playing. Keep playing.
Put the car in park.
Will you kill me for it?
No, I will not. Put the car in park. He's gonna break your window.
And then what?
And then you're gonna go to jail. Put the car in park.
No.
Put the car in park.
I'm gonna give it my all.
Put the car in park. And then step out. This is absolutely ridiculous at 4 a.m. Put the car in park. Put the car in park and shut it off. Put it in park and shut it off. Shut the car off. Shut it off. Almost there.
Taser already.
You're almost there.
207.
Shut it off and take the key out.
207.
Step out. Stop reaching around.
Other community kitchen.
Stop reaching.
Do you want to shoot me?
No, I don't.
Copy. Car 109, you want to head over
Step
there?
out of the car.
Shoot me then.
She's reaching for something over there. I don't know what she is. Step, grab her, grab her. Get out.
Copy.
Get out.
Mr. Man.
Just pull her out of the car.
I do not want to hurt you.
Step out.
No. You're threatening me.
I do not want to hurt her.
Get her out.
Yes. He's threatening to arrest you. That's exactly what is happening. He is threatening you. That's true.
I love it how he keeps hitting on this. It's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Why are we doing this? And he was like super serious. Like he took a couple steps back. I know that he probably had his hand on his gun. Like, what are you reaching for? What are you reaching for? And the other officer's like standing on the back seat. He's just like not moving at all. He's just like, can we just do this now? Like, let's get this done.
Yeah.
I'm very pro taser, and I saw this in a Moorish sovereign citizen video where they cracked the window.
Mm-hmm.
They filled the car with spicy air.
Yeah.
And then they walked off for a second, and they eventually got out of the car themselves. They should do that. Just spray it in there, slam the door, and let her come out on her own.
That's it. Let's taser. Taser. I'll taser.
Step out. I can't.
You should have never came to my car talking about you. Oh, you want to call me? You don't want to come in here telling me you want to break my property, bro. What are you talking about? You called the cops last time, right? And they can fall accusations. So stop playing like that. What you talking about?
No.
Get out.
No.
Get out of the car.
She seems like the type to call the cops and make false accusations. I believe him 100% when he says that.
He's saying this, and she's only talking specifically to him.
Yeah.
And it's just like, y'all are broken up. Like, why are you even here?
Yeah, I don't know.
What am I doing wrong?
Stop. Hey, I'm gonna tase you. Get out.
Okay.
Get out now before I'm gonna dry stun you.
Turn around.
Turn
face
around.
the car. Put your hands behind your back.
Why?
Get on your stomach.
I am.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm gonna tase you.
Put your hands behind
I'm
your
telling
back.
you. I don't want to do it. I don't want to fight a girl.
Give me your other hand. Put your other hand back here.
Yeah, I did this cooperate.
204, can you send a hook?
Copy, 204.
Oh, she does have a big rock in there. You are lying.
Bro, what the fuck?
Big old rock right there.
I'm glad you guys just won it.
Stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up.
I'm glad
Stand
you
up.
got it. Get after it. Thank
No, we're gonna tow it.
I'm gonna have to go. She have a kid to live for. I don't know why she's so f***ing stubborn, bro.
No, she's being dumb.
And now she's crying.
Lean up against the car.
And her hair fell off.
Lean this way. Turn this
I
way.
think she's fake crying too. It sounds so fake.
Taco and Yoshi, she needs a hobby that doesn't involve being a bitch.
Yes, exactly. Xena, wake up. Xena, wake up.
Xena, you have work to do.
You're on the job. What are you doing? Oh.
I don't got nothing on me.
Slide in the car. Get in the car.
Oh, only half of her hair fell. Only half of her hair fell off. It wasn't even her whole hair. It was half of her hair.
All the way in. Slide on.
Get in the car or I'm going to tase you.
We're on the other side.
I'm tired of sitting here.
Slide in. Slide in. All the way in.
She got a vape on her. Drop your vape. She got a vape on her. I can't get it out of her hands.
Turn, face me. Lean,
See ya,
lean
Scott.
This way. Can you grab it?
I'm going to tase you. That's it. Why? All right, here we go. No. You ready? Drop it. No.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Get your feet in there. Put your feet in the car.
Those officers are getting off on time. On time.
Yeah, it's just that shit is just crazy to me. That she would rather take an arrest
Yeah.
than just call someone. Like, I don't know, Uber.
I don't know why the cops didn't suggest Uber. Like, you don't have anybody to call,
Well,
call an Uber.
So I don't know if it's that they didn't suggest it or they thought that it was such common sense she would have come to that conclusion on her own.
Well, also sometimes I think if they know she's under the influence, they don't want to let her leave with somebody she doesn't know. That could be it too. So I don't know. I don't know how it all works. All right, what's this one? You sent this one.
Okay, so this is going to be one of those ones for more my channel, I think, of why cops react the way they do to certain situations.
Okay.
Because shit like this happens and it's kind of like out of nowhere and
This is for my channel too. Yeah, definitely.
It's just one of those things where sovereign citizens are always like, I don't know why cops think like this. Nobody's out ambushing cops. And it's just like,
that happens all the time. It happens all the time.
Well, you're going to be shocked about how this one starts.
Oh, okay.
I've been to many scenes of officer-involved shootings in my career.
Where is he? Get my gun! Hey, no!
I have never seen anything like this, ever.
In the afternoon on September 7th, 2024, Corporal Ty Simcox from the Colorado State Patrol pulled in between two barriers on the median of US 36, just outside of Denver. According to news reports, this was a known safe spot for State Patrol to park. Simcox pulled into the spot to do paperwork. However, it wouldn't take long for this uneventful task to abruptly turn deadly. With no time to react, Simcox was shot at by the driver of this slow-moving truck. One bullet hits the dash camera, disabling it. A bullet also strikes Simcox in his right forearm. Reports indicate that the first shots fired came through the back passenger side behind the officer's point of view. Looking closely, you can see the bullet exit through this seat towards the officer as the shooter drives by. Having been effectively ambushed, Simcox was not able to turn his body camera on right away. Acting quickly, Simcox calls for backup, wields his pistol and swings behind his F-150 patrol truck for cover.
Oh, who was that? Was that Ty?
This officer, Norman Aragon, quickly responds to Simcox's emergency situation. As it just so happens, Aragon is a new recruit who was recently trained under Simcox himself. As Aragon rushes on scene, Simcox rushed to the back of his F-150 patrol vehicle and armed himself with a handgun. However, using visual indications, the shooter appears to have pulled over roughly 75 yards down the road, and reports share he continued to fire at the officer from that distance using a handgun. This prompted Simcox to run back to the inside of his vehicle to receive his rifle, which would be more accurate for shooting long distances. Notably, Simcox also flipped his sirens and lights on. This action automatically triggered the rear, dash, and body cameras to begin recording. The loop recording feature utilized in police cameras allows the camera to recall moments before the officer starts recording, allowing us to witness the shooting even after parts of the dash camera had been shot.
Shots fired. I think the suspect's down. Highway 36, big entry. On my way.
Shortly after Simcox retrieves his body camera, an apparent citizen who was driving by pulls over to assist.
I'm shot! I'm shot! Come here! Come here! Come here! You see what the happened or what? What can I help you with? Tighten that lamp. Yeah.
Here, the civilian helps Simcox apply a tourniquet to his injured arm.
Hold on, stop. I messed up. My name is... That guy down there? Yes, now my wife has got a gun. She's... Son of a ambush! My wife has got...
I love this guy. My wife's in the car. She's got a gun. She's got us covered. He's over there putting a tourniquet on. This is a great family. I relate to them.
This is just one of those things where it's like sovereign citizens in front of us. Like, I don't know why officers are always scared when we come up behind them without saying anything or want to stand behind the scene. And it's like, well, most of you are convicted criminals who hate police.
Yeah.
And this shit happens. So yeah, there's a reason why they're probably not going to want you to stand behind them.
Absolutely.
Got a gun. She's keep an eye on that person. Get my gun. Hey, no. Don't get your gun out. Do not get your gun out right now. Go. Where is he? Come over. Every time I gotta stop, they go on the ground.
The suspect lays on the ground, excessively bleeding and seemingly unconscious. Simcox's return fire hit its target.
Hey, put the gun away. Hey, are you a cop or what?
The handgun used by the shooter is seen laying on the ground.
I got it. Bitch! What's your problem? I got it. Are you done bleeding? You good? Okay. Stand back. Get him in close. Okay. I got him. Cover me.
The officers handcuff the suspect and then check on Simcox's condition.
Hey, wait, I got one in custody. This is my holster. What do you need to check? Okay, let me see. Check. I got him. Get my uniform off. I got him.
This officer removes Simcox's uniform to check for any potential additional injuries. This step will also help save time for when he is medically treated.
Piece of shit. Make sure nobody else is hit, guys. Let me see. Okay, let's get my... Let me get your vest off. I'm checking them out. Check this out. You're good. You got a shot at that. Hey, let's go. You're good, bud. You guys flip around. Go flip around. Do you want me to take your hospital? Yeah, take the hospital.
Officer Aragon sprints to his cruiser on the other side of the highway to transport Simcox to the hospital.
David 27, I checked him out. He's only got one shot on the right arm.
Okay, shots fired. R23's been hit. He's okay, conscious breathing in the arm. Suspect is down, CPR in progress. Notify the captain. Where's the weekend?
I got R23 on board. I'm en route to Denver Health. I got you. Move! On the shoulder. Changing the tone on your sirens. Yep, full blast. Move!
On their way to the hospital, officers on scene discover more than just Simcox's body camera.
Oh, he's leaking. This is where he was leaking it.
Oh, I got hit?
Yeah.
I would leave that there for now. Let's just
leave the rifle?
Let's clear it. Probably want gloves for that.
It's Ty's blood. I'm not super worried.
I know. I mean, just so we're not touching it.
Probably don't. Does anyone have like evidence flags? Where's this piece?
The situation caused the highway to be shut down for hours so police could properly gather evidence and clear the scene. During that time, a press conference was held to discuss what happened.
I'm Brian Mason. I'm the district attorney for Colorado's 17th Judicial District. Anytime an officer, and in this case a trooper, is involved in a shooting, the agency that trooper belongs to or that officer belongs to is separated out from the investigation, and we have an independent investigation conducted by our Critical Incident Response Team. That's the Critical Incident Response Team for the 17th Judicial District. It is made up of law enforcement throughout Adams and Broomfield counties. I've been to many scenes involving officer-involved shootings, and they are always tragic. and we always do an independent investigation. But typically, before an officer ever fires his gun, there's some kind of lead up. There's some kind of warning, whether it is a traffic stop or whether it is responding to an ongoing crime. This trooper had absolutely no warning whatsoever. He was ambushed. There would be no reason for this trooper to ever anticipate that one of those vehicles would slow down and unload his gun into the trooper's vehicle. The fact that he wasn't killed, to me, is, yes, miraculous. And I just walked the scene and saw the shell casings on a highway that has been completely shut down. Again, an experience that is unlike any I've ever had in my career. The number of shell casings suggests that this was a shootout. I think it's highly likely that a bullet struck another vehicle. And again, it is miraculous to me that nobody else was hurt.
Reports at a later date indicate
That's seriously a miracle that nobody else got hit.
Well, that's
with
what I was
all
going
of
to
that
say.
traffic.
Like, so he pulled out, I'm assuming, an AR-15. That's what it looked like to me. Was returning fire. I'm assuming the suspect was shooting at him. And I'm sitting there thinking, don't the people see this? Why didn't they stop? But if you're going 70, 75, 80 on the highway, windows up, AC on, you ain't hearing anything. You're not necessarily going to be looking around to the other side or into the median.
Even if you saw it happening, by the time you stopped, you're on the other side of the suspect.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do, you know?
at least one bullet struck another vehicle. It is not currently publicly known which gun the bullet came from.
My name is Colonel Matthew Packard. I serve as the Chief of the Colorado State Patrol. I will tell you very directly that our member was targeted today by a man that intended to kill him, and that is shocking and unacceptable. But our Colorado State Trooper responded appropriately and swiftly and courageously, and he won today. That's what good does. Good and courageous people win over evil cowardice, and that's what happened today on Highway 36. He looked at the face of evil and responded appropriately.
Weeks after the incident, Chief of Police Colonel Matthew Packard held another press conference to bring further transparency to the situation.
I believe, based on current information, that Corporal Simcox was a target of opportunity. I think this shooter saw a patrol car, and that's the one he decided to take shots at. I am pleased to share with you, Corporal Simcox continues to recover. I could not be more proud of that man. We expect a full recovery as he continues to come back for this. He did send me a statement that I'll read. I feel extremely blessed that I'm alive, and I'm very thankful for the support and prayers from everyone.
You know, when you see Simcox fire multiple times from his rifle right there next to his vehicle, clearly toward the suspect, I mean, you're in an area with moving traffic and other people. I would imagine clearly he's not just firing at random. He had a very targeted approach, but can you speak to what that training...
I hate this news reporter asking this question right now. I hate her. I hate
There's
her.
always those people that are like, well, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do this? Well, if somebody's shooting at you after they already shot you, you're probably going to want to shoot back at them, not just sit there and be like, man, I wonder what's going on.
Yeah. I hate her.
Is when you are in a field of moving vehicles, but also bystanders and people.
I appreciate the question. So when we teach firearms, in fact, every time we're at the range, we go through the firearm rules, and one of those is to be sure of your target and what is beyond. And as you're taking aim and firing your weapon, that you're accountable for every single round that leaves that weapon, and then to have a backdrop that you're comfortable that it's safe to fire upon. And I can't speak specifically to how that analysis went with Corporal Simcox. Following his training, he would have been aware of that, what was beyond. When people see a state patrol car, whether it's in the center meet of Highway 36 or on an overpass in rural Colorado, that people tend to drive better. And that's really what the mission of this organization is to encourage safer driving. You can't just pull back and hide at the office. We have to be out there to provide the service that we provide. And I will tell you this, as I left the police department to head back to our office that night, what I heard were state troopers making traffic stops and working. And I tell you what, that's incredible to me. Their supervisor was just ambushed, and they all knew it. At the end of the day, this is a risky profession for a lot of different reasons. But the folks that come to this line of work do it on purpose. So my concern, sure I am, but I'm also very confident in the training that happens here. And so our folks can be ready for this.
While there are plenty of rumors circulating around the shooter, now deceased 32-year-old Victor Anthony de Santiago, there are not many confirmed facts that surround his motives behind the shooting. Victor was born in California and was a longtime resident of Colorado. According to news reports, he has an extensive criminal history, which includes over a dozen charges. The charges include assault, criminal mischief, DUI, domestic violence, menacing, drug-related charges, and others. The State Patrol also mentioned he had a criminal record that also extended to when he was a juvenile in 2009. State Patrol also mentioned he had prior gang affiliations during that time, but there were no indications he continued to be part of that gang. Officials refused to name the prior gang he was a part of. The true motives behind Victor's actions may never be fully understood.
What's going on, guys? Today we have a scary one out of Colorado. Corporal Simcox is just sitting in his police vehicle, and out of nowhere he's ambushed by some random driver who shoots at his police vehicle. The first few shots go through the back seat, the second shot goes into his arm, and then he shoots out his dash cam. Corporal Simcox gets out of his police vehicle after calling for backup and returns fire with his rifle, taking the suspect down permanently. Now, thank goodness for that civilian who helped him with his tourniquet to save his life. Now, the great thing here is his trainee, Trooper Arrogant, shows up and transport him to the hospital. It's something that you call scoop and go. Now, in Philadelphia, they call this a scoop and run. That's when they take the person who's been wounded and get them right to the hospital because EMS is nowhere near. Back in 1999, I'm a rookie officer just getting out of roll call. It's a Sunday morning and I'm thinking not much can happen. My first call is a report of gunshots. As I roll up, I'm thinking this cannot be founded, but sure enough, it was. I got two guys on the highway, and you can tell one of them is already gone. He's already bled out. The second one is still breathing and talking, but there's a lot of blood on the ground. So we scoop him up, place him in a police vehicle, and we take him to the nearest trauma center. Now in Philadelphia, 2/3 of these trauma victims arrive at these trauma centers by way of police vehicle, and it does help to save lives. So I'm hoping that other cities adopt this method. Now Corporal Simcox was very fortunate that they were able to get him to a hospital so that he could begin to recover. And I had one last question. If you truly want to be a law enforcement officer, ask yourself this: could you respond the way he did? If the answer is no, and there's a lot of other professions you could look into. I'm just being honest. Remember to be safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
That was good. I know I'm supposed to pause it every now and again so we could talk, but I was just really like,
oh,
I was
Lord.
too into that
Erica, member for 4 months. I believe that's on my Bodycam channel. Will he notice my milestone? Here we are.
Where?
I wanted to address one question or one statement. Mark had a very based comment, but I think it was Taco and Yoshi, but I'm not finding it for some reason. Odd. Okay. So Mark's based comment was, at least tax dollars won't be wasted on a trial.
Yeah, Mark's pretty
accurate.
based.
There it is right there. Taco and Yoshi. Bet his mom said he was a good boy and it was an unjustified shooting.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, they probably showed his 3rd grade picture on the news. Talked about how bad the officer was.
They always have the 8th grade graduation picture.
We always talk about this because it's a thing that I don't think will ever change.
No, yeah, of course not. I wonder if there was protests for this one.
Probably.
All right. Actually, we're going to go straight to this one. Clicking all the buttons in the correct order, I think. There we go. Almost in the correct order.
Oh, this one.
Oh, yeah. So this one, this is the one that I was sending, and then you sent it to me. I'm like, well, we can't both send the same video, Kfar. We're supposed to send it different videos. And I'm telling you, when I watched this one earlier today, I've been to a Meijer before, but I don't live up there. So I wasn't paying attention to where they were at. And the whole time you'll see them going through the store, I'm trying to figure out what this store is and why I don't
was a
shop
Meijer?
there. Yeah.
It was a Meijer? I thought it was a Walmart.
No.
No, Meier's cool.
It looks
Meijer's
like
great.
like all the stuff they have in there is like Walmart stuff. Like it
It's
looks
like a nicer Walmart.
But I'm looking at the prices and I'm like, what is this store and why don't I shop there? Because I'm looking at the price tags on things.
You have to bring your gun, apparently.
Yeah, we don't have
from
Meijer.
the knife attacks.
Yeah.
There's been a Meijer everywhere that I've lived.
Really?
Outside of like Virginia Beach.
I've never lived near a Meijer, but I've been places.
Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, they all had Meijer.
Yeah, when I go visit number 2, who's a co-host of another one of my shows, we go to the Meijer by her house in Indiana.
morning, Ohio officers were dispatched to a supermarket in reference to a male brandishing a weapon. The suspect was reportedly breaking things and walking back and forth near the checkout, threatening patrons with a knife.
That's a fancy getup.
I didn't give Xena the treat for the membership thing, so my bad. Sorry, Michael. Here, Xena, wake up. You're working right now. Wake up. She totally missed it. It bounced off the pillow and onto the floor.
She's giving up.
Wake up. There you go. I fed Xena. She's got it. Thank you for reminding me. I'm sorry. My bad. She's doing her job. I'm not doing my job.
Where is he? Front concourse, facing back and forth, white t-shirt with a beanie.
Gold cap, white stripe, you can't miss him.
Just put his hands on his head.
Okay. Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Get on the ground! Drop whatever you have.
Get on the ground. Now he's scared.
188 dispatch. Got him a gunpoint. He's got a knife in his hand. Get on the ground.
Okay, can we pause this one before anything like cool happens?
Yeah.
So he's yelling, "Oh, you're scared! You're scared!" I'm just gonna say this now: the guy with the AR-15 from 50 yards away versus the guy with the knife.
Yeah, no.
The guy with the gun's not scared. There's nothing that you could do to make up that distance before he just mag dumps you.
Not from that far away. Like he's all the way over here.
Even if he was to turn and just throw it as hard as he could,
no,
it's not going to hit you, and you're going to get mag dumped. Like, sorry.
Yeah, they would have to get out the industrial floor cleaners to get the grout taken care of from all of his blood all over the ground right there.
Get on the ground now.
Are you happy that you told me and you got me to stand trial? It was difficult. It took you 3 days, but you did it. You accused me of
Get on the ground now.
a building that's public and unlocked. And you know what? You knew you couldn't get in a stick. Did you? You.
Get on the ground.
No.
Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Drop the knife. I'll shoot you. Drop the knife or I will shoot. Drop.
You gotta kill me. Look at me. Look at me. You gotta kill me. Look at me.
Drop the knife or I will shoot.
Listen. Okay.
Drop it. Yes, please drop it. I do not want to shoot you.
Do you have a duty to kill? Do you have a duty to shoot?
I do not want to shoot you. You need to get on the ground. Drop the knife.
Do you have a duty to shoot me? Then shoot me.
No. Please drop it. Drop the knife now. Drop it. We do not want to shoot you.
If you let him in, I'll drop the knife. I ain't dropping this knife until you do that. You hear me?
But listen, we do not want to shoot you. Drop the knife. Drop it. Listen, we can talk about this. You do not need to get shot today. We need a beanbag gun. Just to advise, we've moved to the back of the store.
I need you to tell dispatch.
Okay, I'll tell them.
No, I need you to tell them right now with your little data you have. Right
I will.
No, you.
I will tell them. What do you need? Let's talk about this. 188 dispatch. We need to make an announcement in the store. Somehow get a hold of them and tell them. Josh, get away! Josh, back up! Drop the knife now. Drop it. Drop it. Drop the knife. Drop it. Drop it. We will get you some water.
It's amazing that there aren't any other customers around. That was another thing I noticed.
So I just wanted to make this so whether it's a spur of the moment, I have a knife, or if it's I plan to do this and I have a knife. Like, there's a difference between like this knife, which is the knife that I carry everywhere, or like this knife that is like a camping knife, or the gigantic Rambo survival knife that I have. Like, in my head, my man's doesn't have like a pocket knife.
No, he's got a knife.
So it's like he didn't just come there and be like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
It's like, no, he planned on trying to do something with a knife.
I don't trust myself with knives. I've cut myself too much.
From the Navy, doing the whole bosun mate thing, you're always around like line, rope, everything. So we all have like extremely sharp, expensive knives. And I've just carried on that tradition.
I mean, I'm not saying that I don't have a knife in my purse and another one in my car. I'm just saying I try not to use them. I'd rather use my other weapons.
So, I don't know if you watched the longer Sovereign Citizen video I posted like 2 or 3 days ago. But the guy got pulled out of his car and had like a holstered machete on his side that they're just like, "Hey, can we have that sword? Thanks, Highlander." Like,
I guess I should watch your channel. That sounds good.
You just don't carry a machete around like that. Well, the Sovereign Citizen lady decided she was going to, when the officer said, "Hey, is there any other knives or guns in the car?" "Yeah, you mean like this?" And pulls a knife out of them, like while she's holding her kid. And they're like, "Never do that again."
Wow. Thank you, Greg. Xena does need a treat.
No, Greg, it looks like Xena needs a cup of coffee.
That's true. Here, Xena. I pulled out different treats since she seemed not to be interested in the milk bones anymore. Want that one? I'm gonna give the other dog some too. Here we go. Royal, there's one for you. Perfect. Everybody got treats.
Yeah, I think my giant survival knife is downstairs in the basement. I was about to say it's like this long. Like,
all right. Let's get back to this guy screaming and running through Meijer with no customers, by the way, which is, they must have cleared out the store, because I've never been into a Meijer or a Walmart or anything where there's no customers.
Is it 8:13 in the morning or 8:13 at night?
I'm guessing it's 8:13 in the morning. Otherwise, it would say 16:13.
Would it say 16:13 or would it say 2013?
You're right. You're right. I can't math.
Well, either way, I don't. From being a shopper at 8 o'clock in the morning now, there's not many people there at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
they're either 8 o'clocks,
unless it's Saturday or Sunday.
True.
The officers had the suspects surrounded, and they were waiting for the right opportunity to strike. Let's see if everything goes as they planned.
Yeah, you fucking scared!
God damn!
You got me. You got me. You got me. They got me.
They got me.
Okay.
You got me.
You good, buddy? Okay, you all right?
You got me. I ain't all right. You got me. You motherfucker. God damn it. Amanda!
Who's Amanda? Who's Amanda? There's no Amanda. I didn't see that he was there.
He's been by himself running around with a knife this entire time.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You got me 100%. What?
Yep, we're good.
Hey, manager, come here.
You okay?
Yep.
Listen to me.
Grabbing your gun.
No, listen to me.
No, it's all right. I got it. It's unsafe.
Yes, thank you for grabbing that gun. Listen to me. Ask them if they have their
I don't know if
they have their cameras on. They have cameras on them. They have a special name on. They have a special name. Give me a second.
Let's get a medic going. Yeah.
What's the name of the cameras?
Okay.
Body cams. Ask them if they have their body cams on.
I was trying to figure out what he was talking about. What special cameras is he talking about? Body cams. He couldn't remember the name body cams.
My whole thing is, okay, ask if they have their body cameras on. For what reason?
Yeah.
They literally have Meijer security cameras, again, are like Walmart cameras. They're everywhere.
They're really
You
good
just had
now,
this-
too, by the way.
You just had this entire situation documented, 50 different angles worth of cameras.
Yep.
Like the body cams are probably not even going to be the cool ones that they watch in court. See, Mrs. Minion for
Thank
$5. I love Mr. Sparky. I love Mr. Sparky and Dr. Watts. They're a cool combo.
All right, back to the video.
You got me.
They can open the air.
I, Jeremy, sound of mind and body, do reject medical care. Okay, you got me, dude. You got me. You got me. That's just my dude. What the f? That's just my.
This guy is very entertaining.
You got me, dude. You got me. Hey, am I fighting you?
No. Nope, you're doing good, man. We're just checking pockets.
God damn. That's money. Take it. Actually, I don't know if that's money. That's probably not money. I think I threw my money down.
One's in.
That's money. That's definitely money. You can keep that, you guys.
One probe's in there still. Grab that other probe, Jason, and drop it in.
I, Jeremy, refuse medical care. Pop it out.
Still got it.
It's illegal. Pop it the out. Pop it the
There's
out.
a probe in his.
Okay.
In his chest.
They put his hat back on, basically blinding him, which I think is perfect. Perfect for this situation.
I also think it's intentional.
I think so too.
Because he can't do anything to get it off his face unless he wants it off.
Nope. Yep.
Where's the weapon at? Who recovered that? Here.
You recover shit I dropped.
All right. Let's go ahead and take the medics. There you go.
Hey, do you guys know who the king of America is?
I think I've dealt with him before.
Yeah. I know you dealt with me.
Yep.
I saw you at the library.
Wixom 01. What does that mean? He can't raid me because he doesn't have permission. I think I know what you're talking about, but at the same time, I also don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think
I'll try to fix what I think you're talking about, but I'm not sure.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Yeah. Couldn't get me then, could ya? No, you got me now, though. Congratulations. Honest to God, congratulations. I thought I could. I forgot that pages. You wouldn't have got me with just a pepper spray. You know it. You know it.
According to the reports, the male tried to buy socks from the self-checkout machine but became enraged when the machine wouldn't accept his $10 bill. He punched through the screen of the machine and began breaking other items.
Wixom, I think I fixed it. I think I knew what you were talking about. The live redirect, I believe that's what we're talking about. I fixed it so now everyone can redirect to my live stream, so that should be good now.
What is that? Is that something I need to fix? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Basically, if somebody's live, I believe they can like switch it so like it goes to your channel.
Oh. I think I must have that enabled because Colin
Wixom, I think I just fixed it.
Colin
Hopefully.
redirects to my channel sometimes, so it must be fine. Thank you very much, Trucker70, for the super chat to K-First channel. I think to my channel. What? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm just like, there's been so many for you tonight. I just assumed it was for you. Here you go, Zena. I almost didn't make her big. You ready? You're gonna catch it this time? She's not gonna catch it. Nope, didn't even try. Didn't even try to catch it. I appreciate it.
Erica, yes, I saw that. Whatever you just said, hey, do you see this? Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, I believe I'm being charged with a crime, yes? I'm being charged with a crime. I want the body cams. Honest to God. I want all the body cams. I want the library body cams. I know you don't know me, but
Seriously, I want the body cams.
No.
Like, honestly, I would want the body cams too if I was involved in something like that.
Well, what if he runs a body cam channel and he's just making his own content?
Like, I got into a car accident in August, and I almost got the body cams from that. It was very boring. The lady admitted it was her fault, and the cops just came and took the report. But I was thinking, I kind of want to see. I kind of want to see what happened. I want to kind of see if he was talking shit in a squad car or something,
Don't touch my head. I'm serious. Don't touch my head. Don't touch my head. Don't touch my head.
Just get in the car. Sit in the car. We're gonna have a medic check you out.
No. I Jeremy Bishop, refuse medical care. Don't give me.
Well, we have to check you out.
No, that's illegal. That's a crime.
I think it's funny that they bleeped his name when he said it the first time, and that time they didn't.
Yeah.
That's
So
Jeremy
if
Bishop.
that was the case and that was me and he said, "Don't touch my head," I would have immediately touched his head.
Oh, for sure.
You're a criminal.
This is Ohio.
Okay, so there's only a probe in his belt. There's not one in his chest. It's just the chest popped out. It's just
I only got half the charge. So hey, I'm not allowed to have a belt in prison. You better take that off.
Okay, do you see how that probe is grabbing onto that leather belt? Imagine what it does to your skin.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know it grabbed on that hard.
Oh, it's not comfortable.
I didn't think it was meant to be comfortable, but that was more than I expected, is all I'm saying. Are people really starting a rumor that I abuse my dog in the chat? Is that really what's happening right now? Does this dog look abused to you? Really? Your chat's just starting shit right now.
Hey, that's weapons. You can blame him. He's been #free Xena for an hour and 36 minutes.
I know, I've seen it, but there's other people paying attention now. That's the problem.
Why is Ohio the new Florida?
Wisconsin is the new Florida, actually, not Ohio.
So it seems
Ohio
like
doesn't even exist.
There's just Florida, Ohio, and Wisconsin, and they're not even on top of each other anymore. It's just 1A, 1B, and 1C.
Yeah.
Is this Jason's?
Yes.
Okay. You still gotta have an EKG done, right? Yeah.
I Jeremy refuse medical care.
Here you go.
Okay. And you got that on camera.
Yep, you're right.
And yeah, I don't know.
And she's your cousin?
Yeah, she's coming to help me out.
All
I need to talk to her.
Do you have my beanbag round?
Yes.
Wait a second. Did you just have beanbag rounds in your gun?
No.
Okay. I would not f***ing from you if I'd known you were just beanbags in there.
Jeremy.
That's not how guns work, man. You can't just load your 9mm with beanbag rounds.
So theoretically, I've seen the 1 round 40mm beanbags. That's what we had, where we were theoretically, if you wanted to get fancy, you could have a under barrel beanbag launcher, but that seems extra and not exactly the safest thing.
Yeah.
But it's you can tell when it's a beanbag gun and when it's not. It's completely different color.
Yeah, it's like orange or something, isn't it?
So I've seen orange, I've seen lime green. Ah, yes, totally forgot there. Greg, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships.
And Zena's back asleep.
No! No!
Can you spell that for me?
F.
And it's Jeremy?
Jeremy, Jeremy.
What's your
That's kind of his speech impediment makes it so he can't say his own name. That's tough, man. That's tough.
Someone come close by. I'm not going to scream out my social security number.
Over here.
I'm not gonna scream it out, but I'm gonna make sure it's caught on all these
April
cameras.
18th, 1993.
Do you have an address?
Damn. Dude, can you take what the my head?
Your hat.
Oh, can you take it off? It's burning like a Okay, thank you. Holy shit.
Jeremy, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him be present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer or want to be appointed to represent you for any questioning if you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each one of these rights as I read them to you?
Yes, do I have any
Okay,
other
do you
rights?
understand why you are under arrest right now?
Yes,
Okay, for what?
for being unreconstructed.
For being reconstructed?
Yes, that's literally what it is.
Okay.
You and I both know it is.
Okay. What was with the knife today? Why did you have to have the knife and waving that around?
Because you got me.
Okay, but understand, what do you mean? We weren't here and you had the knife and you were destroying things.
Yeah.
Why were you doing that?
You gave me, somehow, I don't know how the hell it happened. I ended up with a fake,
Where did you get the knife from?
I have a knife, man.
Okay, in your backpack?
No, I have a knife in my pocket all the time. It's a concealed carry state.
Okay.
I can carry a knife around.
All right. Did you want to take a look at him now?
Hey, can somebody wipe my nose? You guys handcuffed me.
Tased him. We got an EKG, but they'll have to do it at the hospital and get clearance before the county will.
Oh my gosh. There's snot dripping from his nostrils right now. It's disgusting.
I'm just like, first off, Ohio is a constitutional carry state, but like you choose to do that with a knife. Weird,
Interesting.
but okay. But no, somebody else. Oh God, their name just Dough and Donuts. Yeah, Mr. Pancake. That's his name. It's literally his name. I thought they thought it was gonna be like a nickname or something. No, apparently it's Mr. Pancake.
His last name is Pancake.
Yeah, imagine if your last name was Pancake. Growing
in the
up
name
with
of
last
the
name
law, Pancake. Oh man. Oh yes, I'm abusing Xena for sure.
Is it legal to transport me without my lawyer present?
What?
Is it legal to transport me without my lawyer present?
Train code you.
Transport.
Transport,
T-R-A-N-S.
yes. Transport, yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta reach across me.
What's that?
Nothing.
Was that a threat?
Yeah.
I reach across you? What are you going to do?
Not gonna do nothing. You just showed you scared though.
No, I'm not scared.
Oh yeah.
Lean back.
The male was charged with vandalism, inducing panic and resisting arrest. He pleaded no contest to one count of inducing panic in the municipal court, and the felony charges were dismissed. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen.
Inducing panic is kind of a fun charge. I don't know if I've heard that one before.
I've never heard of it, but upon hearing it, I automatically know what it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. All right, here's one that I brought to the table.
Oh God. Okay, this is gonna have to be the last one.
Okay.
I have trauma, PTSD. I'm not stupid. I was raised by a guy in the DEA.
If you try to take off, you're going to jail.
You better
I've
not
seen
let me
this
die.
one.
Have you?
Oh my God.
Do you want
Oh
me
my
to-
God, it's so great. It's great. No, keep
Okay.
going.
I have one more queued up, so we can skip it if you've already shown it on your channel.
Well, what's the other one?
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what I have.
Blow up. They're gonna.
The other one is the 7-Eleven one.
Let's watch the 7-Eleven one.
Okay.
I only watched like 3 seconds of how he walked and then the title.
Okay, we'll watch this one instead. All right, last one, guys. And you know what I'll do is if somebody got really interested in that one I was just playing and wants to watch it afterwards, I will put it in the chat. So that way you can watch it on your own time.
What's going on, bud? Man, I got some crazy shit. Man, I got my bike out here. I'm trying to hang out, clean floors and stuff, bro. I got a tracker on, but my iPhone's dead, man. I ain't got no tracker on it right now.
Okay, so why were you causing a scene in here a minute ago?
Because I'm mad.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm sorry.
Have I yelled at you once?
No,
Get
sir.
outside. Let's go. Come on. Walk outside and we can talk. You want your help?
Yeah.
Learn some fucking respect.
Respect.
Step over here.
Sorry, man. I'm not
Give me
trying
an
to.
ID.
Huh? I
Give
ain't
an
got
ID.
no idea. Took all my shit, man.
Okay.
Excuse me.
So you don't have to yell at me, man.
Excuse me, sir.
So tell me what happened.
All right, see. I'm here. I come to the store. I just recently.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Minion. I appreciate it. One last one for Xena. Xena, you're on the job, man. What are you doing? She tried to
shift's
catch
almost over. Your shift's almost over. It's 4 a.m. for you.
It's 4.
Like, let's go.
I got 2 hours left.
Yeah,
I don't want to
2
do
hours.
paperwork.
Started coming here. I know Depot, the guy that owns the store, whatever stuff. You know, I have my bike parked over here. Excuse me. Gotta get the hands moving and stuff, guys. You know, I track my iPhone's dead. I can't track it now.
So your bike's gone.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, so you left it here and now it's gone.
No, I left it over here. I parked it over here. I had it locked up. Somebody had to carry it off. The cameras all over the place.
What time was this at?
It had been about 30 minutes ago. I was sitting inside the store. Please, sir, I'm not being expected. I'm just a little upset.
Did he have a bike or something? That's what's going on about it. He lost his bike.
I think he's on something. I think he's doing drugs or something.
So you never saw him on a bike?
No, I was seeing him.
And he said he knows you.
He knows me?
Debo or something?
Oh, he knows me.
I don't know. So you've never seen him before in your life? And are you the...
I've seen somewhere he run always. They're always outside sometimes, but I haven't seen him.
Does he ever have a bike?
I didn't see him on a bike.
Okay. Do any of your cameras work?
I think they work, but I don't have the password. I have to call my boss first.
Okay.
I don't have to. So anyway, but he's like acting crazy. He tries to fight anybody right here. He's like fucking Mexican, all this stuff. And he can really punch my window right here. Well, I was gonna break this.
Okay, so you want him trespassed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like right here too. He tries to push the
I got
door
you.
like
So
this.
look, he's gonna be permanently trespassed.
Yeah.
Hey man, he's gonna be permanently trespassed.
Yeah, just keep him outside. Keep him out. Yeah.
If he ever comes back, you call us and be arrested for trespassing.
Okay.
This is his one and only warning. Okay? So he's gonna be permanently trespassed. He comes back, you call us, we arrest him.
Yeah, because I just went outside and he pushed me.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. So his cameras don't work, and he said he's never seen you on a bike, and he doesn't even know you.
Yeah, he knows me. He knows me. He's just being
Okay.
angry.
Well, what's gonna happen is he doesn't want you ever to come back to the store. So you're
No,
gonna.
I depot I know store. Now I know the person that owns the store.
Okay. What I'm telling you is
Yeah.
you're gonna be trespassed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Okay, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be trespassed. Okay. So that means permanently. You are never allowed back in the store, and that includes in front of the store, and includes in the parking lot. Is that understood?
No, I'm just
Is that understood?
I'm working.
That's tough since that's probably his normal spot to hang out every single day.
He likes to get high and drive his Huffy in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Do some kickflips for some kids, you know?
Yep. This is the type of person that just hangs out at this Quickie Mart every day.
Oh, yeah. He looks like the type, like, I don't want to accuse him of being on drugs, but.
Oh, I will. I'm accusing him of being on drugs.
But he looks like one of those people, yeah. He sits next to the door, and then does a little drive in the parking lot, and then comes and sits by the door.
Panhandles to get enough to buy one of those 40-ounce cans.
Whoa, you be polite about those 40s, okay? There's an entire naval shipyard of civilian employees that run off those 40s, okay?
I'm sure they do.
It was the greatest time ever, getting off watch on the weekend at 7 o'clock in the morning, getting out to your car, going to 7-Eleven to get gas, and seeing the guys walking from the shipyards because none of them have their driver's license. Just packing up on 40s for the walk home.
In a brown paper bag.
Yeah. Good times.
You have to remember, I'm married to a Marine. I understand this concept well.
Shipyard workers are an odd breed.
Mm-hmm.
Not work here. I'm telling you, right now, if you come back to the store, you will be arrested for trespassing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If I see you on this
Hey, you know, it's not right because.
Do you understand what I'm telling you?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm going to show you a form. You have the right to refuse it or sign it or not, but no matter what.
I ain't signing
No,
nothing,
okay,
man,
that's fine. You don't have to sign it.
I'm trying to be.
But you're still going to be trespassed. I just want to make that very. No. See, I want to make this very clear because you don't seem. Okay.
I tried to ask somebody to call the police and he's looking like, ooh. Hey, now I spent a great deal of money on that bike, and somebody just happened to come out. They had to pick it up and take it up. Cameras don't work. Yeah, they work in the store just fine, but they don't work out here. And he knows me. He knows I have a bike. I come here every day.
Did we run him?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah, run me, yeah. Yeah, I
was gonna
got
say any
history
20
and stuff,
history.
whatever, you know.
You diagnosed with anything, bud?
Huh?
You diagnosed with anything? No. You're good?
Not yet, I'm working on it.
Oh, yeah, what are you trying to diagnose with? If you don't mind me asking.
Nah, I'm diagnosed, man. As a normal person in the world, I work, take care of, look after people. I know the people here and stuff, man. You know.
They're really quiet. That's full blast. If Ernie, isn't that 700? What?
She said Division 1. No, it's
There you go. That's 700.
I ain't here to put me no trespassing on here. I come here every day and I work here.
No, Bud, what's his name?
Just because he said something?
Brian. Brian.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I feel like you're not hearing me. I just want to make it very clear one more time.
Yes, sir.
You are being permanently trespassed from here. There is no
not
ifs,
come
ands, or
back.
buts. All right? If you come back, no, Brian. If you come back here, the only if, and, or but is I'm going to put you in handcuffs and you're going to go to the jail. Okay? For trespassing. I just want to be very clear with you.
Yeah, see, it's wrong.
It can be wrong all they want.
Me like that.
It can be wrong all they want, but they have the right to trespass whoever they want. So you are here permanently trespassed. Would you like to sign the sheet?
I ain't signing.
Okay.
It cracks me up when people will argue that they didn't break the law, so they cannot be trespassed. You can trespass whoever you want. By the way, everybody listening to this right now is trespassed from my house because I said so right now. I can do that. That's not for real because I think my mom's here, so you're not trespassing.
That's literally the problem with like 90% of the people I cover. That's literally their argument. How could I be trespassed? I didn't break the law.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But they'll fight that good fight to the very end. What law did I break? What law did I break?
Literally,
we simply don't want you here.
Trespass people probably twice a month at my job, just because I don't like them. Just because I can.
Yeah, I don't like your face. You're giving me an attitude right now. I don't want to deal with it. Don't come back.
Yep.
I didn't break the law. I didn't break the law.
Doesn't matter. It's private property. They're all about public property and private property. They should know the
yeah, but then they
property.
also don't know what public property is.
True.
Because again, they're idiots.
You're fine to refuse it, but you are still trespassing.
See, I'm trying to get through. I have a tracker on my phone. My iPhone's dead right at the moment. I didn't fucking charge it. I didn't have no use to use it.
Why'd you let it die?
Because I have the charger, they get wore out. Now I had another phone that I was using. That was issued to me.
Where do you live?
Nowhere, man. I don't live nowhere right now. I'm no dirty scumbag person.
Nobody called you a scumbag. I'm just telling you, you can't come back to the store anymore.
No, that's not.
You're gonna have to go somewhere else.
That's a problem.
So what? You're gonna come back here?
Standing right here all night because I fucking work.
Oh, no. That's
the person that manager owns the store that runs this gave me initial business to work around here and help clean the store or look after the person. I got excited. I spent a great deal of money. That's my transportation. It's like somebody stealing your car or something. And of course I'm going to be excited and cause a ruckus.
good. All right. You're free to go, but you have to leave this premises or else you will be arrested for trespassing. And if you come back at any time, tonight, tomorrow, for the rest of the year, or the next year, you will be arrested. Do you understand?
All
right, Brian, please relieve the property before you get arrested.
Right now.
Brian, please leave the property. Leave the property or you're getting arrested. Just walk away, bro. You don't want to be arrested.
He does.
I don't want to arrest you. Go sleep somewhere, man.
He's homeless. He wants to be arrested. He wants to get a good meal.
Yeah, rumor has it there was actually no bike to begin with. He just wanted to get trespassed and arrested.
I mean, I wouldn't surprise me. And it's actually sad for this guy that he would rather be in jail than sleep outside tonight, you know?
He would rather go to jail than walk 20 feet to the sidewalk and go, oh, wait here.
Yeah. Yep.
What are you doing?
What I'm doing, I'm trying to come here. The person that owns the store.
I'm trying to cut you a break, man.
Yeah,
you don't want to go to jail.
But
go to the other side of the street.
I'm accused like I'm some person. Yeah, I caused a ruckus. I have my bike here. I'm a chill person, man. You know.
So you're refusing to leave?
Okay,
walk off property. Walk off property.
shit, I'm being treated like I'm some person.
Are you gonna walk off property? You don't want to be arrested, man. I'm giving you every fucking chance not to be arrested.
I know you are.
So walk off. Walk
so,
off.
You know, it's just
What you
I'm
just
giving
saw
you
there was
respect,
the
but
officer that's about that life.
Yeah.
That officer that stepped up is like, oh, we're arresting him. Yeah, okay, let's do this. You saw which one's about that life.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that's talking the big game isn't the hands-on officer. It's his partner that showed up.
He doesn't. The one officer does not want to have to do the paperwork. He's getting off work in 2 hours.
It's 4 a.m. for that guy.
Yeah, yeah.
It says 8:30, but in his head, it's 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And the other officer's like, I get overtime, whatever, we'll arrest him.
Yeah.
See, that's what makes. Hold up, man. Come on, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave, man. I was just trying to talk to you real quick. Man, stop, man. Let me leave, man. Come on, man.
Everybody always wants to leave afterwards.
Come on. Stop, please.
Accurate.
Man,
Oh, Jesus. I got him.
I'm just trying to say, man. Jesus, man.
Relax, bye-bye.
No, I'm cool. No, I'm cool, man. Stop fucking tweaking on me.
Stop tweaking on me.
Hey, man.
We'll get it. We'll get it. Relax.
He just told the cops to stop tweaking on him. This
My
man is
favorite thing-
definitely uses drugs.
That officer nailed it. He goes, they always want to leave after. And it's
Every
like, yes,
time.
the moment the handcuffs go on, they're like, oh, I was leaving. Why didn't you let me leave? And it's like, well, it's 8 minutes into the video and you were asked to leave a minute in. So for 7 minutes, you were being told, hey, you should leave. Hey, you should leave. And in response, he literally told them, yes, just arrest me.
Yeah.
Dude, they're
And
just
now-
doing what you wanted.
He's getting his wish for sure.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Man, that's ridiculous, man. I'm treated like I'm some dirtbag. I'm trying to fucking be respectful with all this shit.
So we might have to call this man Mr. Pancake because someone's probably going to put a gerbil in his prison wallet. Like, it just amazes me. It just amazes me that these people are just like these people. Like, I don't know if we've just went on a mental illness kick this stream.
It seems
where
like
seems like, yeah, where every single person.
One after
Okay,
another.
mental illness. Maybe mental illness is not the right word.
Retard.
Mentally handicapped stream. Like,
the word is retard.
Yeah, where it's like everyone had a 72 IQ and just couldn't comprehend like what they were doing was wrong. And it's
We
just like
started with the 72 IQ and it hasn't gone up
And
more
it's-
than a couple of degrees. And now I think it's gone back below
yeah,
72.
it's gone just straight downhill. Turns out the 72 was the smartest guy we watched all day,
Yeah.
which I didn't see coming.
Yeah. No. All right. 30 seconds left. I guess that's just it. He's in.
Yeah. Wish you could cut right in there.
The amount of hand
The suspect was-
sanitizer that officer put on his hands, he just like dumped it on both arms.
Charged with disturbing the peace, trespassing, and obstructing an officer without violence.
That's it. That's it. That's the show.
We can't show Pancake because I have things to do. I haven't eaten yet.
What do you mean you haven't eaten yet?
I haven't eaten yet.
I
I haven't eaten since this time last night.
The pancake video is really only a minute and a half. You could watch it one more time.
Well, no. There's the whole video.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we should do that on the next one. Watch
I would
the
be
whole
okay with that. Yeah.
pancake video.
Because anything, I don't think there's anything better than Mr. Pancake.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And there's dogs that, like, he freed all of the animals, and there's really cute dogs and stuff in that video.
Where J Car, darn, I got to bring in firewood tomorrow. J Car, I have intentionally let myself run out of firewood for this house.
Because you're moving.
Because in the next house, they just left like a half a cord of firewood in the garage. And then I was looking up like firewood near this address, and they have the greatest system ever for firewood near that house.
Really?
The guy just leaves them in buckets in front of his business with a dollar amount for each bucket.
You
And
just
you
leave
just
your
Venmo
money?
him. You just Venmo him or leave money in his little thing. And he's got a
Nice.
security camera to make sure you take it.
Nice.
And I'm just like, I'm okay with that. So I'm just going to.
It's nice to live in a place where there's still trust like that.
Well, in fairness, I did go to his Facebook page, and he does post a bunch of videos of people stealing the cash box, stealing the wood, and he absolutely shames them.
Oh, for sure. I would too. He should make a YouTube video out of that.
I told him I literally told Mrs. Kfar, like, he should just make a YouTube channel of people just doing dumb shit at his business.
Yeah.
Like, there's a bunch of pages that are like gas station encounters.
I love that. Yeah.
That's what he should do, because he just absolutely slams them on Facebook, and it makes me happy.
Yeah. He should definitely start a channel. I'll subscribe.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Yeah, I'll subscribe if it gets me a discount.
Oh man. All right. So do you have anything coming up? Do you want to promote?
I have nothing currently.
Great.
Good
job.
I put my videos out. I'm on no videos. I have no videos left. I had 4 videos going into 4 days ago, and now I have none.
All right.
So tomorrow I start making videos again. So I have nothing on all 3 channels.
I have what am I doing next week? So I stream on Sundays at 4:30 Eastern. Oh, part 2 of Susan Monica. If you're going to watch next week, you got to go back and watch my most recent live stream from this last Sunday. It's about this transgender woman who was in the Navy, by the way, when she was still a man. Now she's a woman, and she killed 2 transients and fed them to her pet pigs. Crazy story, but we're going to get to part 2 of that on Sunday. Yeah, there's people here who were there on Sunday. Ask them. It's a really very interesting story. This police interview, she's talking about eugenics and just all sorts of crazy stuff. She doesn't value life. She values animal life she values her pig's life over human lives.
I mean, some human life, I can understand that.
I mean, I get it too, but the officer says to her at one point, Susan, you know that people are not food for pigs, right? And she can't answer that.
Clearly, they can be a substitute. Just saying.
I'm thinking, well, maybe some people.
I think she proved that they can actually be food for pigs.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're having a good time over at my channel. Anyway, we will see you guys, I guess, on the internet or next week for Booze and Bodycams.
Yeah, I might live stream tomorrow. I might not. I have a cool video that I wanted to yesterday, didn't have time. If you remember the saga of Jeremy Shue, he is back in jail.
I'm unfamiliar with that. Give me the TLDR.
Jeremy Shue, I believe it was domestic violence against his fiance.
Okay.
That was his latest thing, and he was going back and forth.
That's like a running theme with these people, isn't it?
Yeah, well, he was caught behind her apartment building looking for his sandal that he lost. That just happened to be directly behind her house. Yeah, it was directly behind her apartment when she had a restraining order, a no contact order. He got picked up, and it was just an absolute shit show for court because he's in a wheelchair, but then when he's not in a wheelchair and in the real world, he does construction. So it just kind of doesn't make sense.
Another running theme for these people, domestic abuse and construction worker. Interesting.
Yeah, so I might show that tomorrow, depending on how tired I am. One of these days I'll sleep. One of these days.
You have videos to make. What are you doing? You can't sleep.
Yeah, no sleep for me. And I gave up coffee since I packed my coffee pot away, so.
That should be the last thing that you.
I cleaned my kitchen, and I'm like, I can go without for like a month. It's fine.
A month without coffee? Are you insane?
Yeah. And then I went to get an energy drink at 7 o'clock before we started the stream. Went to Kroger, and they didn't have any cold. I'm like at the checkout, so I'm like, I just won't get that either.
Get some of the Folgers Crystals instant coffee at least.
Just rolling with it right now.
Wow. I couldn't do it. I actually have coffee right now, but I haven't even gotten to it yet. So I'll drink.
Oh, yeah. See, so right here, Jakar said He jumped from a wheelchair and threw a table, which is accurate. He did that in court. And then ATV film says, and in a wheelchair, but got arrested while he was riding a bike. Yeah, you can't make this shit up.
Wow. Yeah, you should definitely stream, even if it's just for a little while tomorrow. Show us that.
Okay.
You got to. It's required. All right, guys, that's it. Thank you very much for coming. I will see you next Sunday at 4:30 Eastern. Kafer will see you tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, I assume.
I'll see you when I see you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.